juicing scale out.
Yeah, we got a juice scale.
Juice scale.
And 15 is out of this world, but I give it 8
squeeze. 8 juicers out of seven apples or something.
All right, welcome to the True Juice Podcast, where we got to tell the truth. We squeeze it all out, and we label it as juice.
Yes. Welcome back. How's everybody doing today? Let's get some check-ins in here.
Okay.
I'm decent.
All right.
Uncle Stu's decent.
Uncle Stu's decent?
Yeah.
How about you, Zay?
Zay? Yeah, Zay's good.
How was y'all week?
Pretty well.
I'm hesitation, by the way. I'm just saying.
Yeah, good to point that out. I'm pretty good. My week wasn't too eventful. But
okay.
I would say my week was full of sporadics. Didn't know this was gonna happen. Didn't know that was gonna happen. Plus, I was pretty nervous again about the podcast. Like, we just started it up, so I was thinking about ideas, but we kind of got to just run into it. Right. You get that, viewers? We just running into it and we doing it. So you do the same.
I'm just gonna say I'm happy that the cowboy hats are gone, because that was just not it. That's all I'm saying. It was just not it.
It wasn't.
No. So thank you.
I got it out my car. I can go get it right now.
We don't need it. We don't need it.
It's all right.
But we got the lava lamp now, so we should be okay.
Yes.
Yeah. we got a lava lamp now.
Hey man, I think your camera's stupid.
Here we go.
But
yeah, they're gonna try and kick me off the podcast again.
Once again, we started this podcast where we wanted to, one, get small businesses recognition, and we also wanted to spread the love of Christ, and we also want to do a lot of things. We don't want to just put ourselves in one category, so we want to put that out there once again. What's your thoughts about that?
I agree. How about you?
Agreed. All right, next topic.
What made you guys come to POK? I'm gonna start with you, Heze.
What made me come to POK is when I was a kid, I was used to go to church with my mom, and I didn't really understand what church was because it was a Hispanic church, so I just thought I'd just go because my mom's there. But as I got older, I started learning. I started learning about God and stuff. But then we moved, and we moved in Kentwood, and so we never found a church then. So I always felt like inside I was like, man, I'm missing something. So I looked around. I was looking for church, but I didn't know what denomination we were or anything. I just say, hey, there's a church.
Right.
I used to think that church was just church, all churches, all denominations are all the same thing, but. No, because at some point I tried to go to a Catholic church.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Because I thought all churches are the same, so I didn't know.
But I didn't know that.
It was when we moved in the Kentwood area is when I started finding POK because it was just right there. So just walking home one day from grocery shopping and somebody was in the courtyard or front yard working on the grounds. To this day I don't know who it was. And I talked to pastor, talked to so much people, I don't know who that was, but they were telling me about POK. Say, hey, yeah, you should come this Sunday. It's gonna be great. You'll like it. And that Sunday I came and never left. I got baptized that day.
Wow.
Started crying when I walked in the church, man. It was a crazy experience.
And you did tell me too. You had to you brought your mom after that too.
Yeah, no, I went by myself. My mom was asking me why are you going to church? I understand why, but is everything okay?
Right. Yeah.
And it was
you good?
I just want to go to church. I think it's just something I always wanted to go to. And then I got there, started crying, sitting in the front row, and then I was like, man. My mom would love this. So I went to the bathroom and called her. I was like, Mom, you gotta come, man. It's this is awesome. And then she said oh, I'll see, maybe I'll go. And I went back to the front and just watched pastor preach. And out of nowhere, they're altar call. My mom comes down the aisle. And yeah.
Wow.
Did your mom believe prior?
Yeah, she believed, but I think it was so when I got a few years in the church, I found out that they were kind of the same denomination, but different in some ways. And then she's always believed, and we have similar beliefs.
Oh, gotcha.
Now she comes to church with me every Sunday.
She does too. She's active. She's definitely active.
Yeah.
What about you, Isaias?
I started coming to POK only about 4 years ago now.
I think so. Yeah.
Only about 4 years ago. My first encounter with POK was at a young adults bonfire that we were having. I brought my nephew Ezekiel,
I remember that.
and we came. I think Crystal was sick, or
Maybe.
Rachel was sick.
Maybe.
One of the twins was sick, and like my memory of that is I can't remember what exactly we were talking about that night, but I know Zach and Shelby were there. Nate and Marissa. So
Did we play like Pictionary too?
outside,
Yeah, it was like a
lit.
bonfire and then like played Pictionary or something.
maybe it was lit.
lit.
Bonfire was lit.
There was a fire there.
There was a fire. Of course, it was fire there.
I was making sure.
No, it was smoke.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you knew, bro.
But I started there, and then I believe a few months later, I think that's when Pastor.
Didn't you leave for a while too?
Oh, you
I think
left.
that was after. Hey, there it is. See, I told you we're gonna be in the middle of
That's a win.
in the middle of a
That's a win
podcast.
in my books.
This is our Truth Juice lava lamp.
Yeah, welcome to Lava Lamp, everyone. So my parents would go to, and I would go down to Florida for 4 months. 3-4 months. I used to work with my father at a body shop, so we had, we could create our own free time.
Yeah.
You
And
can
so-
fix cars.
Man, you just don't know nothing about your friends, do you?
That's crazy.
I worked on cars.
Going to business with your friends don't even know.
I only worked on cars for like 27 years, but
Aren't you like 20?
You know what? That was not needed, as you know. That
aren't you like 75? Shut up.
was crazy.
So we would have all that free time to go down there, and I left for three-ish months or so, almost 4 months actually. When I got back, I wasn't at POK, so I was still doing my own thing. I wasn't really in church at all. I wasn't really seeking God.
By doing your own thing, sorry. What did you mean by doing your own thing? You want to elaborate
like-
on that?
I wasn't going to church. I wasn't seeking God. I was kind of just living at that point. And then I got a call from Assistant Pastor Clark, Clark Morgan, and so he asked me to help out with the music for the praise team. So I used to play bass with my dad all the time when he would get invited out to some other churches, and my dad plays guitar, my brother plays drums, and my uncle would play with us as well. And so I knew Pastor Jones and Brother Clark from a few youth rallies. 5-6 years ago, the one youth rally at the Jaegers Church.
Oh, yeah.
That one with Brother Clark. They asked me to play guitar, and so Brother Clark gives me a call, asks me to come and help out with the music at POK, and I kind of was like, it started off with if you want to come and help us out every now and then.
To what?
Yeah, every now and then to now I'm just a full, I'm a full member at POK, and
Never looked back.
never looked back.
Can't get rid of you.
It's
Shout out
been-
to POK.
Shout out to POK. It's been 4 years.
It's a crazy story
Since I started coming.
about you when you left for that 4 months. Like, our young adults was still like pretty new, and like we were excited to get like new people, and you came, and the whole group was like excited. It's like, oh, we got a new guy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun having him. And then he just left for 4 months.
Left for
Wow.
And the whole group was like, man, where's Isaiah? He's like, I think he's in Florida.
Love how you just abandoned
Just
shit.
abandoned the
Crazy.
group, and everybody was like, man, I wish he would come back. And then like randomly we had like a young adults thing at pastor's house, and like he sent in the group chat like, Isaiah's here, and everybody was like, what
What? What?
I came out of nowhere, and I was just like, "Hey, everyone!"
everybody was like,
back after me.
That the big gun song.
But I've known of Heze for like years.
Everybody says that.
How?
So I've been in like POK for like 10 years. So like I always go into the youth rallies and like the camps and stuff. And apparently everybody has, a lot of people were like, I know of Hezekiah, but I don't know him personally. So
You are pretty secretive, bro. Like I was like, I would wanted to get to know you, bro, but you was just like,
it's not even
shake,
like
goodbye.
that. No one comes up to me, but like people always, every time I meet somebody new, it's like, yeah, I was known of you for years. I was like, can say hi.
Oh, a side note, I do want to pull out that we have our sponsor, Tropicola Taste.
Oh, yeah.
Tropicola Taste.
Yes. Still haven't tried their food, but I know it's delicious.
We'll definitely be bringing you a plate. Yeah, shout out to Nick, the owner.
Dude, it's cool.
For sure. How about you, man? What brought you to POK?
Oh, here we go. All right.
Oh.
What brought me there?
All right. No,
Next topic.
What brought me to POK was literally like instinct. I got on Google and I was like, yo, I want to go to church, because my homie kept telling me, he's like, man, you got to get in a church. You know, you want to follow this new walk. And I'm just like, yo, I'm just getting to learn God, by the way. And I'm just like, he says I got to go to church. I guess I got to go to church. So Google it. And like, soon as I get through the door, why do I see Pastor Clark? I don't know why.
It's always Pastor Clark.
He's always in there.
He just comes out of nowhere
Hey.
at odd point.
First person I talked to was Pastor Clark. He's the one that talked to me and got me into church. You. Shout out to Pastor Clark.
Shout out to Pastor Clark.
You got a blessing.
Appreciate you, bro.
A gift. But so I talked to him. He literally telling me about my whole life, which was crazy. You know, prophesying over me. And then who else is that dude? What's his name? Kyle. You know Kyle Mervyn?
Oh, you know what? I
Came with Lauren and
I just realized you haven't been here for more than 2 years or
Yeah, I haven't been here long enough.
I just realized that.
And I didn't start even coming to like the events till like a year later when I met Vanna. But so Kyle, he literally prayed over me, and I was dealing with lust at that time, and so he was praying. So I started like, I believe in exorcism for one. I'm gonna just put that out there, because it was like a mild type of thing, and I didn't know what was going on inside of me, and bros delivered me from it. So I'm like, oh, this is the church I need to go to. Got baptized same day, Brother Clark.
Wow.
Once again, shout out to POK for baptizing me. You know what I'm saying? In the name of Jesus, Acts 2:38. You know.
also shout out to Pastor Jones, Jay Jones.
A whole bunch of shout outs. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my
Shout out to moms.
I've got 74 people to go through, so we're gonna hit that hour mark. Get that camera ready.
But another question is, why do you guys think this podcast is influential, and do you think how long do you think it will last?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say 47 years. I think.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I hope this lasts as long as possible, but I'm just saying I'm still coming.
I want to die in this seat.
Die is
Be like, truth, podcast is signing off, and then just die.
I want to be here till 12 lava lamps on the table. That's how.
We're gonna get multiple lava lamps. This thing is gonna be full of lava lamps.
Lava lamp hat.
Hey, no more hats, man.
No more
We're
hats.
done with the hats.
We need to get a hat.
I don't need a hat.
Get that cut out of here.
Speaking of hats, what do you got wearing? What are you wearing?
What are you wearing, dude?
It's crazy. I have no idea what I have on. Like,
You're just
I just bought. I said, True Juice here. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
just got the most.
I got an exotic wardrobe.
Exotic wardrobe.
Yeah, like Yeezy stuff. Like when he cuts up his clothes, I've been doing that before Yeezy.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't believe me.
Everyone out there.
Everybody's right there.
Easy.
You know. Hey, we got our new shirts too. Look it.
Yeah.
Where's your shirt, Isaiah?
Let's
talk about that.
Let's not talk about that. Next point, please.
Okay.
And cut.
So, actually, someone asked me about the shirt at Cracker Barrel today. Yeah, and they said they want to check us out.
We doing big.
Shout out to the waitress.
Shout out to whatever your name is.
If you're watching this, you did amazing.
Yes, absolutely. There was 15 of us at that table.
Yeah, they were kind of confused about the bill. I'm like, oh, okay.
Speaking of Cracker Barrel,
Okay.
I got some topics to bring up with you two.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So, what'd you guys order at Cracker Barrel? Yeah, let me know.
I ordered the barrel cheeseburger.
Oh,
What about you, Stuart?
Me as well. Me as well.
so just to let y'all know, we went to Cracker Barrel, and these two guys ordered a cheeseburger. Bro,
What we supposed to order? Like chicken or something?
Yeah,
bro,
chicken
it's
fried
Cracker
chicken.
Barrel. If you want a cheeseburger, go to McDonald's.
Technically,
There's a
it's
steak and shake
Cracker Barrel.
across.
Technically, it's Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
It says Cracker Barrel, sir.
It's cracker or cracker?
Yeah, cracker.
I like how it was your first time going to Cracker Barrel and you're trying to tell us how the name is.
Yeah, it's the first time being there. Actually, guys, that's not it.
First time going there ordering a cheeseburger.
It's crazy.
And
That's funny. Said it was your first time there and you
It
ordered
was.
a cheeseburger.
you didn't try none of their specials.
I had a little bit of an influence on that.
I bet.
Time I seen a whip. Never mind. Yeah, anyway, let's keep going.
Anyways,
Put in the comments what you will order at Cracker Barrel just to make these people feel bad.
comment Cracker Barrel 40 million times.
Let's talk about your camera though, bro.
This is a
Camera.
It's antique, bro.
Bell and Howell 2143 XL. Whatever the heck that means.
Have
I was
you
just
used
about
it?
to ask you,
Have
what
you
does that
used
mean?
it?
Huh?
Have you used it?
No, I just bought it like last week. Whoops. I bought it last week. It's a Super 8 camera. Whatever that means.
Great to know. If I give you a gift, you won't use it till like a week later. Thanks.
Yeah, it'll be about half a year before I use it.
That's crazy.
So you can just get them like any camera you see on the street and be like, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I collect cameras. So I have an old Bell and Howell 1980 something camera.
I like how you know that do you think that we know that what that means?
Yeah, I had to just stay interested. But at the same time, though, like, do you have the little small ones that came out? The ones that you used to get for like Christmas or something like that. You know,
Are you talking about the disposable
the
cameras?
disposable cameras?
or the disposables. It doesn't have the Kodak. You remember the Kodaks? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys would remember that. Huh?
Wow.
Hey.
What you trying to say?
Yeah. What you trying to say? You trying to say we're ancient?
Pretty much.
How old are you, Isaiah?
I am a child of God.
Yeah, he's a child with a fully grown beard.
Oh man.
But yeah, this is from 1978. It's 1979.
Hey, the year Stu was born.
What's something you like to collect though, Heze?
He didn't guess.
That was smooth. What you like to collect, bro?
Man, right now I'm collecting Funko Pops.
Yeah, Funko Pops.
You know
Explain.
what Funko Pops?
Wow.
Explain.
How are you into pop culture but not know what Funko Pops are?
What's pop culture? You know, I'm a little.
Huh?
Forgot who we talked to.
What's pop culture?
That's what's going on in my brain.
So pop culture is like the things that are popular in
Culture. In our culture.
so like you know what's popular to us? Like anime,
Yes.
stuff like that. So what's popular in people's lives, they make these little figures called Funko Pops. Pops for short. And they're just like little figures and of like any show that you've seen.
Doctor
movie.
Who, Star Wars, The Walking Dead.
Right now I'm collecting Demon Slayers and My Hero Academia Pops.
Your real one.
They're pretty cool, actually.
What about the Star Wars one? You like, this is a huge Star Wars fan, by the way. I had to find out through Snapchat, unfortunately, because I didn't get invited. But, you know, I would love to get invited. But go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah, you like Star Wars.
I do like Star
about
Wars. It's pretty cool. It's
Darth Vader, yay or nay?
yay.
All right. He's a Sith.
Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Yay as well.
R2-D2.
Yay.
C-3PO.
Since you guys aren't trying to
We don't know anything about. I mean, I know about Star Wars, but like, I don't know as much as I probably want to know.
During COVID, I actually watched all the movies in chronological order.
Who's Anakin Skywalker? Go ahead.
A lot of time.
He is Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Wrong. No, I was kidding. Dang it, he got me.
Who is the emperor?
The Emperor.
But what it?
Chancellor Palpatine.
There you go. Yeah. Did you know that?
No, I had no idea. Like I tried to get. No, I need to watch them. Don't I? I need to watch them. But once again, so new ideas that we're gonna throw out here is like the Truth Juice, the attire. I don't know what attire we should throw out there besides shirts. What y'all thinking?
I would love a jacket.
Dude,
Or a hoodie.
that or a hat. I'm a big hat guy.
Ooh, a hat.
Hats. People love hats.
Get that.
Oh, ooh, a hat. Yes, and you were just bashing on hats earlier.
Or you guys gonna get the True Juice logo on a cowboy hat?
Yeah.
Is that what y'all gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
I just let y'all know I don't.
Texas people.
I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of it at all.
Hey, engineers over there, thumbs up if you would buy True Juice attire. Thumbs up. Oh, look at those thumbs. Ah, amazing. Look at
Just a little behind the scene. No one put their thumbs up.
It's okay though. We're gonna come out with better. We're not gonna do this brand for long, so you know.
I mean, what brand are you talking about?
I'm not gonna talk about our shirts bad. Well, our shirts are good.
Oh, you don't like the logo? I
No, I love our logo.
trying to.
I just think our fabric could go more exclusive.
Hesitation, maybe.
Bro, it's just a. It's just a. Come on. All right, next topic.
All right.
Man, so I'll let y'all know. I think I might be going to jail.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a father. I was gonna say, whoa. Okay, go ahead.
Father would be more surprising.
On our way here, I had to go get a water bottle from
This man almost got me shot.
About a water bottle.
It's not that severe.
Okay, it's not that severe.
I'm just being
Okay.
dramatic.
So we were context of the story. So I lost a water bottle in an Uber that I was in. Okay, so I was in contact with the driver saying like, "Oh, I'm trying to get my water bottle back, this and that." So he said that he's gonna be out of town for a few days, but he's gonna leave his car at his house. That door's gonna be unlocked. I can go get it whenever I feel I can. So me and Isaiah go over there just because to have some support, just go over there and try to get it.
We commit our grand theft auto.
We pull up to a house that I assume is the house. We didn't check any addresses or anything, so I just thought I recognized the van that it was in. So we got out and I tried to open the door and it wouldn't
He
open.
tries to open this door to a random car in a random driveway that I pulled into.
That was not the house.
Two Hispanic dudes pulled up to a random house.
It is.
A random car.
I'm gonna be on
It has he's
scariest
over the car just looking
ring
in.
camera videos. But I got on the phone and I said pretty loudly, "Oh, I'm at the wrong house. I'm at the wrong house. I'm sorry." And then we left. So hopefully,
Quite literally had to sewer.
so hopefully I'm not.
On
Watch
some
list or
list somewhere already. Help.
But hey, I got my water bottle back. And that's all that
I
matters.
seen it. Like I seen you when you got out the car. You just held the water bottle up, and I wanted to know the significance of you holding it up like it was a trophy.
Yes, I was gonna bring it, but no free sponsorships. That's what I'm saying.
No free sponsorships, only paid sponsorships.
But it's a good water bottle. That's all I'm saying.
Just have to tape it off when you bring it in.
Exactly.
Definitely. We should come up with like a True Juice podcast email and phone number.
P.O. Box. Send us some stuff.
Are you trying to get questions from people?
Bro,
What we can do,
bro, we can have just Twitter.
Yeah. X.
Let you know,
X
Twitter's
is-
not a good place.
Yeah, Twitter has turned into a dark space.
It's just
Dark
it's
space.
probably not.
Yeah, I don't want to get letters on
What we
Twitter. I
can
might go back on my vomit. I don't want to go back on my vomit. I'm good.
So what we can do is ask people in our church to see if they have any questions or something they would like us to talk about, and just
That'd be nice.
answer those.
Yeah, we can do that. I like that idea.
Well, yeah, and then people also like. I feel like people also want to be like super engaged. They want to feel like they right here talking to us,
Right.
type of thing. So those type of conversations, I mean, we try to avoid the gushy heart to hearts because we want to be a lighthearted type of podcast.
I'm not scared of gushy heart to heart.
Oh, I'm pretty scared of gushy heart to hearts.
That's crazy.
But
Y'all ain't not trying to get sensitive. Y'all scared of being sensitive on the
feelings.
Feelings.
scared of feeling, man? I don't think you're in the right organization.
Hey, tell the truth, brother. Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
We're about to squeeze the truth out of you.
I don't know if you've gone to our church, but we're all emotion.
I don't know if you were at church today. Like,
Faith was the topic of today, which was a really good topic. What do y'all think y'all faith is sitting at right now? Do you feel like the faith will move mountains?
My faith,
I can move a pebble.
You heard no there,
faith
bro.
of a mustard seed, man.
We got
You know?
Oh, okay, faith of mustard seed, cool.
But man, I had some faith recently with my mom's surgery.
Yeah.
So I was scared about that. Just had to give it to God, man. I was
How did it go?
it went great. Thankfully.
What was she, if you don't mind me asking, what was she in surgery for?
She was getting a cochlear implant like for a year. So she can't hear on this side of her ear.
Oh, okay.
So she got that in. It was like a 2-hour surgery and everything went well.
She was great. That's good to hear.
Yeah, we were praying. Like I remember when I started praying for her, I was sitting down and I seen your message. I'm like, I'll pray later. Because sometimes you dread praying, you know?
Right.
So I was just like, no, the Holy Spirit has said, no, go ahead and pray for her now. So I just like, put up a nice little prayer. I want to say I was there for about a good 10 minutes for you, bro.
Appreciate that, bro.
Definitely.
I appreciate that.
When I say I'm praying for somebody, I'm genuinely praying for
I thank
somebody.
y'all, man. Because, man, your boy he was scared.
Yeah.
And even though, like, so many times the doctor was like, it's a very safe surgery. Nothing's going to happen. Where everything's good.
Yeah.
But we still have, like, some, I don't know. And, like, stuff that was going on before the surgery had me. So, feel context. So, we had an appointment that we had to go to Friday. And if we did miss that appointment, she couldn't have the surgery. So, we had to go there. And then when we got there, our transportation didn't work out. So, we got there late. And so we had to cancel that appointment, and then we had to do it the next morning, which we also had a CT scan that morning. So we had 2 appointments that day. So we had to go there really early in the morning, and our transportation didn't come again, so we had to get a Uber. Then we got there, got that, and then we tried to get them back. Everything went well, and then so we went to go to the CT scan. That ride took us to the wrong address. So, and then we had to take another Uber. That was where I lost my water bottle, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, now
It was like
It was one of those.
It was a very expensive Uber because it was a far away, and everything just seemed like it was like going wrong.
Right.
It was just like a really wrong. I just made me feel worse because it's like something like is God trying to like stop this surgery from happening?
Right.
Like because there was so many roadblocks. Just had your boy just constantly in his head.
Yeah, that's really, it's not a good day to go back.
It's not a good 2 days.
Yeah, to go into the surgery and be like, man, is something going to go wrong? Because you don't have that confidence.
It's moms. That's moms, bro.
Yeah, exactly. That too.
Yeah, bro.
So I got a question for you now that you said that. It really brought something to my attention. What does peace mean to you?
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace is, man, when everything is just boring.
Really? Why do you say that would be peace?
Like, because when I'm not like worried about things, because I'm a worrier, so everything, like if there's not something I have to do or something I need to do or something that's gonna happen, your boy's just constantly in his head. So like if I'm just like at home chilling or just bored, I feel like boredom is such a like amazing feeling because
so boredom is a good thing for you.
yeah, it's like nothing is happening, so like I'm good. Everything's good around me. Everybody's good. Family's good. You just.
What is peace to you, Isaias?
Peace to me is, I think it's kind of the same thing as Heze. It's knowing that nothing's going to go wrong in the next 5 minutes. my head's not going to rabbit hole into thoughts that I can't control or into thoughts that make me wonder what's next for my life. That's peace for me.
I agree.
I would say peace for me means
I was going to ask him, but he already had it going.
I already had it coming. Like, I'll be steps ahead. So peace for me is like, you remember the story when Peter was out on the water, raging waves and all of that stuff. I really feel like that's peace for me, knowing that I have somebody in all this tranquility, like all this chaos going on around me, that I have peace and tranquility. You know, it's like, all right, I'm with you, like, you know, God, or just laying out his hands and say, hey bro, like, this is the goal, this is the objective. Like, for instance, when we started Truth Juice, I didn't know a bit more what I was gonna do. Now I'm praying, I'm like, God, is this what you want me to do? And you remember, you guys didn't know anything or how I was going, and it's none of God. Like, he hits me up, he says, hey, you still doing an episode of the podcast? You ain't let me know. And then just everything flew in the order how I was supposed to, because if I was up here on the podium by myself, I couldn't get done without you guys. No mushy, no gushy.
All the mushy, all the gushy, you know?
Yeah, but I couldn't get it done without you.
So do you think, like, can you find peace and, like, stressful instances?
Of course. I mean, that's what Jesus brings us. He brings us that peace, and when everything is just going down, he's like, in your weakest moments, that's when you're strong in me. Like, you know,
that's something I still, like, have to, like, even though, like, I've been in church for 10 years, I have still something I struggle with. Just like, even like bad situations, it's hard to find peace for me personally.
It's probably my yo, it's about to rain and my window is open. It's all right.
What? Yeah,
sure, we can do that.
Oh, is y'all windows, or is it mine?
It could be one of them.
We're sticking it out if it's mine. I'm not gonna.
No, he said he just got a.
What kind of, is it a blue car?
That French car, yeah.
I was.
Oh yeah, you probably should go do your one.
Yeah, that's my bad.
All right, we taking a quick
side note.
What is it? Yeah, that was wild.
All right, we'll be right.
So Isaiah, let's discuss you messing up the recording. Yeah,
I got some points to talk about with you guys.
What's that?
My car window was open, so I had to go and shut it. Yeah. Welcome back.
And it's about to rain.
Truth Juice.
It's about to
storm. You know what? That's a good topic for next time. Storms.
When it rains, it pours.
When it rains, it pours.
Man,
there's a bunch of old men snoring right now. I tell you what. All right, bro. I actually got some talking points for you guys to since we were on the topic earlier about when we came to POK. I got some topics about pastor. So, how did you meet Pastor Stu?
Pastor, which pastor we talking about? Jones,
yeah.
Oh, you know, okay. The pastor of the church, like the main pastor. You know, the guy that says
Senior
I'm Pastor
Jones.
Oh yeah.
He introduces himself. I'm Pastor.
So, I actually didn't know he was the pastor when I first met him.
Oh, really?
And he was just like, bro, are you okay, bro? And like, and that's just his warm, loving way of getting to know you. So I didn't know.
I think you just had no clue.
I had no clue. But the way I was talking to him, man, he's just like a really energetic, brave kind of guy. Like, when I to know pastor outside of his role is pretty cool. Just to know that he's like a dude just like one of us, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, a lot of times in my brain, I like to paint pastors as these people that just morbidly quiet and just hallelujah, you know what I'm saying? And they have a life too. They're human beings. So yeah, that was it.
Wow. When did you meet him as soon as you first came to the POK, or?
Nah, I think the first week it was Nate or somebody preaching. It wasn't him preaching, so I never knew. That's what I want to talk about. I never knew who our pastor was till like a month later, because
okay, that makes sense.
We had so many guest speakers, and I was there in the summer, so we had like mad guest speakers.
I think pastor was like out of town, and like it was just like Brother Clark or Nate or like okay, that makes sense.
I'm like, who are pastors? They're like, this is not a pastor. I'm like, go ahead.
Nate was like, oh, man, that pastor preaching. That's not pastor. Like, okay.
The next week, man, that
Pastor is preaching.
That's not still not pastor.
That's our janitor, bro. No, I meant pastor.
That's Jesus, our janitor, man. What's he talking about?
Why you gotta be a Seuss though? You know, that's kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
I met pastor my first day coming to church, and he was the one preaching. I actually walked in. Pastor was on the platform praising, bro. He was going down. It was, man. That's how I knew I was home, because it was just very upbeat. I just loved it. Sorry, but
Where's that? Well, sorry.
Clip that.
Clip that.
let's go back to last week when Brother Stu was all the way back here.
And Stu wasn't even in the mic at all, ever.
But like I was saying, I met Pastor.
Sure.
Man, Pastor, talking to him the first time, he makes you feel like family.
Dude, he's a friend.
Man,
The first time you meet him.
like I was already crying up front, and then like he started talking to me. He's like, "Hey, welcome home," and like he was like, "You're already calling me family, man." Me at that time, I needed that. He knew, and then like, man, we just started talking, and I felt like, yeah, man, I'm home. He was just so loving and so courteous, and man, he's been funny. And our pastor rides a motorcycle. You think y'all know?
Yeah.
That's how cool our
motorcycle.
Bro, that's the first pause of the week. That's one pause count.
I cannot say it myself.
I just a story for Pastor, man. I saw a pastor do a kickflip on a skateboard in a suit.
What?
In a suit.
In a suit.
No.
I don't know this.
I think I actually have the video.
Are you serious?
You gotta have to pull it up.
Better pull that up.
Man. Yeah, our pastor's cool, is all I'm saying.
He did a kickflip?
He did a kickflip.
Dude, no. What?
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
I want to
This
say
was 2 minutes ago. Two days ago.
Probably 2018, 2017, around there.
Dude, I mean, I've known this guy for pretty much most of my life. I didn't know he could do a kickflip.
Yep.
Yeah, he's like a stunt man for real. Like climbing trees and stuff. He's a stunt man. Did you not hear that sermon? He said, I climbed the tree and he almost like fell, but he didn't fall.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Was that today?
No. Okay. Whoa, you were there. That's not good. What did you hear? I heard Faith.
No, I was just saying, because if he's talked about that today, I was not.
I'd like to point out he wasn't there today.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you didn't know I wasn't there, man? See, let's bring it back to Stu. He doesn't pay attention when his friends aren't there now.
Yeah, let's not talk about the guy that wasn't at church.
Yeah, let's change the topic. Remember when Stu skipped church and I noticed? That's all I'm saying.
Hey guys, remember when Heze skipped church today?
And no one noticed? Let's talk about that.
And no one noticed.
Let's talk about that one.
Real friends out here.
Real friends.
But what about you, Isaias?
I met Pastor at a pretty young age. I was probably barely in my teens, because my dad knew Pastor for a long time. My dad was the director for the Spanish district here in Michigan. So he directed the Spanish rallies at the camp. He directed all of those.
Awesome.
He would help put together teams to help out with.
Didn't you used to play?
When I was older, yeah, I would start playing. So Pastor actually got more acquainted with my dad because Pastor was, I don't know if Pastor at that time was the secretary. He was something else, isn't he?
He back then, I'm not sure. What year are you talking about?
Around 2014, 2015.
No, he wasn't. I think he was probably our section's presbyter at that time.
Where's your dad at? Like, does he like ever come back to church or?
He's out in Holland right now. Not sure what he's doing right now.
Ah, okay.
But so I knew Pastor Jones for a longer time. I didn't get to really know him until I started coming to POK, like 4 years ago. The first time, I can't really remember the first time I met him, but I can remember the first time that I met him at church. And he immediately like shakes your hand and then engages you in conversation
For sure.
like crazy. It's I take
You
I
can
take
tell that he
notes.
cares. Like,
Right.
Let me give you an imitation of like Pastor J. So shake my hand. Hold on.
Like-
Wait a minute. You got to get ready for this.
don't
So
hit the
Pastor J, he's like, "Hey brother, how you doing, man? How you doing? Everything going all right?
I'm doing good. I'm doing
all right,
great,
man, brother. It's so awesome to see you here, brother. I'm telling you." And like
then-
the smile on his face is like the biggest smile I've ever seen. It's like almost like a little kid when they go to the
And
candy
it's
store.
very genuine. Like you can tell that that man, he's happy to see you.
He's genuinely interested in everything that you say to him too. You'd be like, "Yeah, I had a good week today," and he'll just be like, "Praise God!" That's awesome to hear. And dude,
Man, shout out to Pastor.
Shout out to Pastor. I love these shout outs.
we've had like 7 shout outs already.
It's like when you get on TV, "Hey, shout out my homies.
Yeah, shout out to my moms.
Shout out to
kids.
Lamp right now.
Shout out to this lamp that has
Brain
it warmed
lamp.
up.
Can we have it? Can we take it home, engineers? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. No thumbs. Oh, wait. No thumbs? No.
Yeah, right. We're not leaving with that.
We're not going to get it. Oh, you said what? Oh, no.
he was
We
at-
want a thumbs up for
was-
if we could take the lava lamp.
He was
just
was
messed.
kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a no.
Well, can't have the lava lamp. Oh, man.
Man,
Oh, so I had a question. What did you think of Pastor when you first met him? I think we kind of answered that, didn't we?
Yeah, we pretty much went over that.
Yeah.
I do want to know that next week we're gonna have an actual segment piece. Well, not next week, but the next podcast, because we're doing this like twice a month, just to work around everybody's schedules. But
it can be next week.
Yeah,
To them, it might be next week. To us,
well,
we don't know.
guess we got some cutting to do. Guess we got some cut.
Editor.
Fix that in post. Fix
But
that.
once again, Tropicana Taste is our sponsor, and this is True Juice Podcast, where we got to tell the truth. We squeezed it all out, and we labeled it as juice.
Yes.
Label as Jews.
Are you cutting us out?
Huh?
You cutting us out?
Oh no, I was just like, we pretty much got 4 minutes. We have no more topics, so we got.
I think.
I mean, I can start talking.
I guess for future reference, download us on Spotify.
Yes. Check out our pages. True Juice
let's put
on.
that here. Let's be hopeful.
I'm talking here, Isaiah. Could you like
Yeah, no, go ahead.
quiet?
Go ahead.
All right. So you guys can check us out.
on take us.
So check us out on TikTok, True Juice. Check us out on
YouTube.
Instagram, the YouTubes,
Apple Music.
MySpace.
the MySpace, Twitter / I don't know.
Facebook.
I don't know.
Chat
Any
GPT.
Chat GPT.
AI.
AI,
Pinterest. Check out our
check us
Pinterest
on
board.
Pinterest.
Use a promo code.
We're going to be in downtown next week. Check us out on Gamer Sups, G Fuel. Just name it all. We'll be at Walmart.
Yeah, being selling cookies in the front. And juice, get it? You guys get it? Juice. All right. So we'll catch y'all later. I've been hesitation.
Zay.
Uncle Stu.
Unification, they all owned by the same people? Owned by the same. Do switch at all, and you stayed with this location? As with tell that they need you long and stuff, and now must be like, well, only have like 2 workers over there now. Oh, wow, work, because gotcha. That's let's say, yeah, we don't have enough to no work over there in the state. Yeah, oh, gotcha.
Well, one, I want to say you're a hard worker. For 2, we're a podcast group, so
Yeah, I'm just trying out. We wanted to incorporate some like food ratings. Yeah, still the podcast. So we thought like this would be our first cruise with Malay Hell. kind of low. I mean, I've had at least had it. So I mean, we haven't had it.
We haven't.
I haven't.
Camera suction. Look at the look. All right, guys, we're gonna give flip it like this. Okay, all right, guys, what you give the solid rating?
Oh,
I'm gonna get an 8.5.
8.5.
I got an 8.5 as well. Y'all come check out Luck Bob.
That's a solid.
Jesus directly addresses worry, and he clearly says, do not worry. And he goes on to point out that worry doesn't make sense. Worry shows a lack of common sense because worry doesn't change anything. And Jesus also points out that worry is the antithesis of faith. For when you and I trust God, worry leaves our lives. Worry is a sign that we are taking God's responsibility onto ourselves. Faith is saying, God, I have done all that I can. I am trusting you for the outcome. God bless you as you work through worry. God bless you as you come to a point in your life where you realize, I am not ultimately in control. I cannot control my destiny. I cannot control whether cancer or heart failure enters my experience. I'm going to take my life and trust it to God, trust it to Jesus Christ. And that is exactly what a follower of Christ is. Someone who has said, Jesus, I'm trusting you. I trust that when you bled and died on the cross, you died to pay the penalty for my sin. I'm trusting that you rose from the dead to give me eternal life. I'm trusting my destiny to you. And therefore I do not have to worry. I do not have to be anxious because I'm going to practice the presence of Christ. I'm going to practice the presence of God, that He is with me. And that even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, as the psalmist writes in Psalm 23, I will fear no evil. I will not be shriveled up by worry and anxiety. Instead, I will trust the all-powerful, living God who loves me deeply. That is the way to be free of worry and to live a life of peace, security, and stability. God bless you as you put your faith, your